hello. I've got a text.
Time to get to work and see how far our tools can take you.
Meet at the upcycling workshop for more instructions.
Hashtag DIY hero.
Hashtag from A to B.
Hashtag ambassador challenge. Hashtag Matt versus Max.
Hashtag Matt versus Max.
To the upcycling workshop. Ah, this will be the spot. Hello, mate. You must be Max.
I am, and from this envelope, you'll be Matt.
That's exactly who I am, yeah.
Can you explain what these are here for? I know literally nothing apart from I've been given an envelope and 2 boxes of I Imagine tools.
And I've come to your workshop for the first time, so do you want to do the honours? Shall I read it?
You do it. I'm excited and nervous in equal measure.
I've ruined this envelope. The Silverline Tools team challenges you to build or modify your own mode of transport to get you from A to B. That's the hashtag A to B. At our secret location in the quickest time, so it's a race. You each have a van vault full of tools, there we go, including our brand new 18 volt cordless range and a small amount of cash for your build. All right, we get cash too. We'll send you another text revealing the location on the day of the race, but in the meantime, solve this riddle to give you a clue. Do you like a riddle?
I love a riddle, go on.
Here we go. What can run but never walks, has a mouth but never talks, has a bed but never sleeps, has a head but never weeps? You have 3 weeks to complete your build. May the best brand ambassador win.
So it's head to head against each other.
Did you understand that riddle? I know the answer. What can run but never walks?
I haven't, but a river runs.
River runs. A river has a mouth.
A riverbed at the bottom.
There it is. So this is
A water-based machine.
Race.
Using 18 volt cordless tools.
And let's see what's in this. We've got small level, long level, plier set. I'm going to put mine on top of yours. You can look at this.
What if this
Sander.
one's empty?
That one could be empty. Well, this is what I've got. I guess we've got the same stuff. Spanners, a full 12-piece spanner set. Set square, tape measure, small level, hammer, mallet, clamps. There's a lot in here. Bungees. I'm just going to attach my bungees to your raft and you can tow me to the finish.
That's when you fall in, that is.
Ah.
Oh my goodness, this must be for you.
Got a bell.
That's not 18 volt, is it?
3 weeks time, head-to-head race on a river using the new power tools, everything in these boxes. I presume they're the same. They said we've got cash. Check, have we got any cash?
Drum roll. Now, I'm used to quite small budgets.
Is there cash in there?
There is some cash.
What we got?
Not a lot, I don't think.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh.
Enough for a kayak. 80 quid.
40 each.
40 each, deal. Okay then.
So that's for materials.
Can you make that last 3 weeks?
You'll
Right
spend
then.
on fuel getting home.
Exactly, so may the best man win.
Good luck. After many minutes of deliberation, I think I have a plan. It's all about the paddleboard. But the problem with paddleboarding is you have to paddle the board. And here is the genius part. I'm going to use 2 of these SDS drills because I think they have got plenty of grunt. Now, if I get the longest drill bit known to man, mount that in the chuck like so, one of those either side of my paddleboard, so a pair, that means I can steer left and right, applying the power to each one individually. I can tilt it forwards and backwards, which means I can even reverse if I get into trouble. Now, for safety purposes, what I've done is, by complete chance, 15mm push fit pipe for plumbing accepts that drill bit a treat. So I'm going to make an H using this white push fit tube, put a T-piece in there, comes across, just rest that on the paddleboard, don't over engineer it, keep it simple, keep it lightweight, it's waterproof, and then all I need to do is somehow fabricate a kind of propellery thing and weld it on the bottom. That's the complicated bit. First, let's make the framework. Oh, perfect. There we go, nice and tight. Once that's either side of my paddleboard. Like that. All I need now is to make some propellers or ask friends to help me weld some propellers on because I'm not the world's best welder. I'm going to do that. I'm going to ask a friend. Are we allowed help? Maybe we'll have to edit Ash out and pretend I did all the grown-up stuff. Now that looks more like a propeller. Two of those spinning in the SDS drills either side of the paddleboard. I hope Matt's good at losing, because this is going to absolutely fly and potentially get us both very wet. Whatever he's got planned, it better be good.
Okay then, the build begins. So I've got my tools down there. And I made an effort, I made a start. So my concept, I've got no idea what Max is up to, but my concept here is to make a pedalo catamaran. So I played around with loads of ideas in my head, drawing things, maybe using drills as propellers, maybe using a raft, something like that. And I thought, in a garage like this where I live, there's no better solution to this problem than trying to involve my bike. I've spent my £40 already, I'll explain shortly on what, but to use a bike that I already own is the perfect way of hopefully powering this machine. So, obviously a catamaran, very posh vessel. I've actually had to go for a very, very budget version, which entails some water tubs here. I had these lying around at my compound. Then Silverline do these tie downs, which are perfect for in my van. So I've used two of those and some metal strips with screws through, and thankfully those screws didn't quite go through to puncture those. So that is going to act as my two separate kind of catamaran rails. I don't know what they're actually called. I had a full suspension bike lying around, which is like this, and they're in two halves. They've got the front triangle and the rear swing arm. So I've detached the rear swing arm on this one, fitted some suspension forks, and I'm going to mount that in the middle, pedal it, use a chain on that chain ring, and then what I'm going to do is mount a specific paddle wheel right off the back, and I'm going to be powering that with a really long chain. But it's going to be a catamaran pedalo, and it's going to be fast. Now, if that's not a mountain bike pedalo catamaran, I don't actually know what is. I bent these bits of steel, drilled some holes in them using the drills provided, and they mean that an exact width bike wheel with the wheel nut bolts can go in there, and this is what I've developed to line up there for my paddles. The next jobs are to kind of reinforce the bike. I haven't put pedals on it yet, but I'm aware that sitting on it there's so much flex. I want to put another bit of timber across the front to trap the forks, because there's so much play in those suspension forks. The one thing I haven't done, and I'm sure Max has got a better solution to this, is that this thing isn't going to turn. I'm going to mount the wheel, get the chain broken and rejoined to length, reinforce that, and then we'll throw it in the pool and see if it floats. Let's do it. Yes. I'm off! So the flippers are hitting the saddle. I think when I sit on the bike it all compresses down, and I didn't realise that distance would close. So I think the easiest way just to boost the bike, rather than I could obviously put the saddle up, but I like the saddle height, it feels comfortable for my pedal experience. I'm just going to stick another bit of wood under there. Yeah, I'll do that. That'll boost it up. And I'll trap it back down. And it's ready for run 2. We are motoring! Whoever said bikes can't go on water, hey? Chain's off. Oh no, it was going so well.
Oh, I've got a text.
How to win a boat race. Oh, I got a text!
Tools at the ready, it's time to test your floating abilities.
Meet at the marina for the big race instructions. Hashtag DIY hero.
Hashtag from A to B. This camper van's gonna have to wait.
Right, Max? Right then.
brought the
This is
wrong
home for you,
vehicle.
isn't it?
It is. The water, where I belong.
So you live in the actual test grounds for your vessel.
Yeah.
Do you want to see mine?
I haven't tested it. Do you know what?
Have you ever seen a mountain bike pedalo? It's a catamaran too. So I'll just pedal that along, full speed.
I would like to say I'm surprised, but I'm actually not, because
No,
I
it's
knew you'd
perfect.
do something bonkers.
I've
that
got
involves
lots of
a bike.
bikes, but not a lot of things that float. I know that it's just going to be a straight line drag strip, so I'm going for full speed, no turns.
You say that, but we don't know. We don't actually still know the challenge, and that was part of the problem, wasn't it? When I was designing it, I thought, I don't know if it needs to go left and right, manoeuvrability,
Can you turn?
straight line speed. I haven't
Show
tested
me,
mine.
what have you got? I don't understand how it's in a smart car.
Behold!
2 drills.
One of them was yours. I borrowed it.
Really? And a pipe. 3 bits of pipe.
That's how I travel. Plastic pipe, drill on the end of each one, and I've made some propellers using drill bits.
Oh, they're complex. I was about to say you clearly haven't done a lot.
No, it took about an hour though, to be fair.
Did you make these yourself?
Yeah.
Mega.
A little bit of help off a friend.
I'm
That's
a bit,
it.
I'm a bit gutted now. I needed a van.
Although the flotation bit, I've kind of cheated. I'm going to use my paddleboard.
Oh, that's all right. I've used a bike.
There we go
Have you
then.
tested it?
No,
So you live on a marina and you haven't tested it?
no, it's the first
Weirdo.
time it's been here. Are you impressed?
I am. Should we go check out the course?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Let's do it.
I'll put that back. Get your hands off. Jealous.
This is nice.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Aha.
I think we guessed right with the old teaser. Right, you've both had time to get creative and build your modes of transport. Debatable if yours is a mode of transport.
I've definitely built it.
Now it's time to put them to the test. The brand ambassador who can get from A to B on our course the quickest will be crowned the DIY hero.
King.
The king!
Hero king.
And treated to an all expenses paid dinner and drinks. Now it's got competitive.
Yeah, this is serious business.
Right, the rules. You must be on your mode of transport for the whole course. If you go in the water, you've got to get back on. That's a given. You must cross the finish line first to win. The course starts and finishes at the Silverline flags.
Which is here, and
Here.
finishes here. So it's a drag strip.
Basically, yes.
Yes! Because I can't steer.
The course will take you down the marina and back. So that, for me,
It's quite
is
far.
to the end, which is 100 metres.
Yeah, this
And
is
back.
a huge race. How long have we got?
The rest is up to you. The person to make it over the finish line first will be crowned the winner.
Your battery's fully charged. Mine can run forever.
Oh yeah, you've got you power.
Forever.
Human power.
This is actually my first race of what's going to be a long series this year, long competitive season.
I'm up for it, are you?
Yeah, should we get them in the water? Come on
Let's
in.
do
There you go.
I tell you what, his might be overly complicated and quite ugly and dangerous looking. But I'm already more tired than he is. Luckily, I don't have to paddle mine. Mine's electric. How does it steer?
Can't steer. Turn it now. Right, if I can do this, I'm up for any course. I'm going to go.
It might look a bit Heath Robinson, but actually, it works annoyingly well. I don't think it wins any beauty awards, to be fair.
I'm feeling like mine's somewhat over-engineered now.
How long did you spend making yours?
A couple of days. You?
A couple of minutes.
Let's see you do a test run. You have to stand though, right?
No! into pieces!
That's so good. The turning's amazing. It's a Bay Park.
Shall we? 3, 2, 1, go! On! Oh yeah!
Tell me it's not the best thing you've ever seen. Actual pleasure boating. Hands off.
Hang on a minute! Is he cheated? Coming through!
I've had 3 chains off. This is a disaster. Max could have done 3 complete race loops by now and had the dinner and drinks that he'd have won, and I'd still be out here. Technically you still haven't won though, mate, so consider this back in the game.
Come on. Easy does it.
Oh no! Chains off. Oh, what a finishing style!
Right, keep it bent.
Oh, it keeps coming off, I give up. I'm going to have to paddle to the finish. Even as a paddleboard, it's pretty good. Oh.
I'm not even strong enough to get through the winner's rope. Hey!
May not have won, but I'm having the best time.
Sweet, sweet taste of victory.
Well, mate.
Yeah! Oh, I've never done that before because it seems like such a waste. There you go. You deserve it because I must admit,
There you go.
I did it quicker, but you did it with a lot more style.
What a creation.